Have you ever noticed how one small moment can change your entire day? One word, one glance, one careless act, and suddenly your chest feels heavy. Your thoughts spin, your emotions flare, and control slips away. Often the real loss isn't what happened, but how we react. Here's the truth. The one who controls their reaction controls the moment. The one who stays calm inside wins outside. Let me tell you a story about that calm. About a young man named Thomas who had strength in his body, but not in his heart. Thomas reacted to everything. A harsh word, a shove, an insult. He collected them all, carrying each as a stone in an invisible bag on his back. Over time, the bag grew heavy. His shoulders bent. His smile disappeared. The colors of the village dimmed. Even the sun seemed less warm. One morning, Thomas decided he needed space. "I need to clear my mind," he whispered, and began climbing the mountain path behind the village. The wind was soft. Birds rested on thin branches, but each step hurt. The bag of stones pressed him down. Soon he met an old merchant on the path, light on his feet, gentle, smiling softly. "Young man," said the merchant, "your load seems heavier than your strength." Thomas sighed. "I carry many stones." The merchant tilted his head. "Stones? What kind of stones?" Thomas opened the bag slightly. Inside were stones of every shape and color, stones of insults, lies, harsh words. "I picked them up," Thomas said quietly. "I cannot let them go. They belong to me now." The merchant looked at him calmly. "And why do you keep them?" "I don't know," Thomas whispered. "When someone hurts me, I feel it so deeply that I must carry it." The merchant nodded. "Walk with me for a while." They climbed together. After a short distance, the merchant bent down, picked up 2 small stones, and held them in his hands. "These stones are the same," he said. He placed one on the ground and handed the other to Thomas. "See," the merchant said, "the one who hurt you is like this stone on the path." He tossed it and walked away. He feels nothing. But this stone in your hand, this is your reaction. You chose to pick it up. You chose to carry it. That is why your journey is heavy, while his is light. Thomas stared at the stone. A warm wind passed over the path. Your reaction is your burden, not their action. He dropped the stone. It fell softly to the dust. "How do I stop carrying them?" he asked. The merchant smiled. "Leave each stone where it falls. Let it return to the earth. Let your heart grow light again." Slowly, Thomas opened the bag. One by one, he placed the stones on the ground, letting some roll down the hill. With each release, his chest felt lighter, his shoulders lifted, his breath deepened. For the first time in months, he looked at the sky and truly saw it. In the weeks that followed, Thomas practiced leaving stones behind. When someone spoke harshly, he paused, breathed, and let it fall. When insulted, he asked, "Do I really want to carry this?" Most of the time, he said no. His steps grew lighter, his heart warmer, his mind clearer. And slowly the village returned to him. The green leaves, the sparkling river, the faces of children, the smiles of strangers. The old merchant's words stayed with him forever. Your reaction is your power. And here's a small practice you can try. Tonight, before sleep, sit quietly. Place your hand on your chest. Think of one moment from today that feels heavy. A rude word, a small shame, a disappointment. Imagine it as a stone. Whisper, "This stone is not mine. I release it." Take a slow breath and place it on the ground. Let it belong to yesterday, not to you. Do this each night. Your heart will lighten. Your mind will clear. Peace begins the moment you decide not to pick up the stone. One calm reaction can save a whole day. One released stone can free your heart. Walk lightly, choose wisely, and remember, your reaction is your power. If this story helped you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs encouragement today.